I'm so emotional right now.
Yeah, because it's real. All right.
I've been crying since I sat down.
Really us two causing all the havoc right here at the crib, BET.
Yeah.
There's lessons and blessings in all of that sauce.
I'm looking at this for the first time since they was born, and I just cried.
Like, it literally makes my heart jump.
Welcome back to another episode of BET Talks. I'm your host, Mia Bell, and the legends are in the building. We have Bobby Brown, Ronnie DeVoe, Michael Bivens, Mr. Ralph Tresvant. Peace, y'all. How you feeling?
Good to feel good.
Now, Bobby, I want to hear from you and about some of the growing pains and growing moments throughout your career with the group, without the group, and just things that really made you take it to the next step in whichever way.
Was out of the group. It was pretty easy, you know.
They wasn't in your way anymore, huh?
No, not that they wasn't in the way. It was just I got a chance to do whatever I wanted to do, you know, as far as the songs that I wanted to sing, the way I wanted to perform on stage, the clothes that I wanted to wear. So everything became really simple for me, but it was missing them that really was the struggling part. Just not being with your brothers, not being able to reach out or go walk down the hallway and knock on one of their room doors. That was a big struggle for me. But other than that, I had a ball.
Of course.
Yeah,
got over
man,
that real quick. Checks started coming in on the solo.
Them checks started coming in.
I'll knock on their door when I get back to Woodland.
Ronnie, when you see the transitions that you guys have made solo and together with Bell Biv DeVoe, what do you feel?
In hindsight, looking back at it, some of the adversity and the different things that we had to struggle through, missing each other, and, you know, that uncomfortable feeling of not knowing whether or not this is gonna work outside of the group, and feeling like, okay, the fruit doesn't fall too far from the tree when you see Bobby on the Heartbreak Tour up front, and then I'll Be Sure and New Edition and squeezing I'll Be out of it, and now Bobby's, you know, coming on before New Edition. Now he's headlining, doing his thing, and myself, Mike, and Rick feeling like, wow, you know, if our brother can do it, you know, let's strap our boots on and we can get it done too. And then Poison happens, and then Ralph comes and puts the smash on it. So it just feels like all of the stuff that we would have looked at as something that was the demise of New Edition was actually something that made our group even that much more powerful.
I'm Jamela Mustafa with BET Talks. Please welcome the one, the only, the forever, the woman of all of our dreams and everything in between, Miss Maya.
Wow, that was a beautiful introduction.
Thank you, Maya.
I love your energy.
Thank you.
I need to borrow some of that energy. I'm so laid back. Yes, I love it.
And it's all about you. I said I wasn't gonna do it. I had to, and I'm grateful for your time, so thank you so much. I can see you now. You're a part of the Posse, Teen Summit, BET Networks, getting your dance on.
Yeah, I'm home right now.
You're home.
You know,
welcome back home.
Thank you. I started on Teen Summit in 1997 on BET as a part of the Posse and the Dance Posse. I learned a lot from BET.
Yes.
Behind the camera, on camera, it was so great. Such an education. I had not yet popped out onto the scene as a recording artist. I was literally laying the groundwork and the foundation of my first album, not knowing what the future would hold, if it was gonna work out, you know. It was so exciting.
Who was Maya at that time?
I was a very driven teenager and very focused, very responsible. I'm the oldest in my family of siblings and the only girl. And so there was a lot of, I would say, expectation placed on me. And of course, I was a test dummy on everything. I was driven, I had a vision. I was also very creative. I was always a leader in whatever it was, very competitive. I think my dad raised me like a boy on purpose.
When you talk about your career, I mean, that's not to be taken lightly. And I'm talking about active years. We've been able to receive your gifts. Is this your most self-defined era?
I would say so. I'm very clear on who I am, and there's intentionality in my music. There's always a purpose for every single song. I'm very, very detail-oriented and meticulous when it comes to lyric choices and how it affects me. You know, is this something that resonates with me? Does it hit every time I listen to it? What does it do for me? Is it my therapy? Because if it's not gonna be someone else's therapy. How can I impact, you know, in a positive way? Is there a solution to this? I'm asking all of those questions when I'm creating. And so it's very self-defined for me because that's what time does. If you have the faith to continue, life takes place. The good, bad, and the ugly. There's lessons and blessings in all of that sauce.
Yes.
And you bring it to your craft. You bring it to your expression and whatever that is. It's not just about self. It's truly about connecting with others and making them feel, which is how I fell in love with music in the first place, because I felt something and it struck me right here.
Thank you so much, Maya, for everything. Yes, the Maya!
Thank you.
Davido, welcome.
Thank you.
BET Talks, welcome. I am so excited to have you here.
Likewise. Thank you.
Your evolution of your sound from when you first started to where you are now. I know you said you're really, really smart business-wise, acumen, all that stuff, but is it strategic for you, or do you go off of like what you're feeling in the moment, what the people need?
As an artist, you have to know what's in styles, kind of. You know what I'm saying? But I tend to just, go with the flow and do what I know how to do. I have an amazing music production team. I'm a producer myself, but trust me, as an artist, there's nothing wrong with tapping into what's in style now.
It's interesting to hear you say that, because I think a lot of artists who've had really big commercial success, you have both of them. Like, you have the huge numbers on YouTube, the big commercial success, but you also have this audience of fans who, it doesn't matter what you say, they're gonna sing it.
Oh God.
And a lot of times when an artist has that, they don't want to do what's trendy. They don't care about what's trendy because they are afraid that they're gonna disappoint that person.
Yeah, but like, see, for a genre like Afrobeat that's still fresh, we gotta always be on top of it. Like, back home, like, yes. But I'm talking about, you gotta understand, like, now the whole world culture watching Afrobeat, so obviously we have to be mindful that, these are new listeners. I could have been doing hip-hop, trap, R&B. I grew up here, you know what I'm saying? But I left and I went home and I found my true self, found my sound, and I stuck to it.
Is that a lot of pressure now because everybody's watching and like Afrobeats is like such a big thing?
I think the pressure, yeah, it's there. Like in one of my songs on the album, I said pressure is for the weak. You know what I'm saying? So we're here to deliver it every time.
One of the most followed African artists on Instagram and Twitter. We talked about
the most.
That says one of the most, but okay, I love that you're gonna let the people know, okay? Don't play with Davido, he's gonna let you know, all right? How are you organically still feeding people through social media because you're so famous now?
Yeah, how'd I even get to Instagram? Like 30 million followers.
Yeah.
Like, those type of things, you don't think about it when it's happening. It's like, eventually you're like, damn. Like, I was just being free with my fans. I feel like in the beginning of my career, I was very open. I used to do vlogs, just showing people my life. A lot of Nigerian African artists are always scared to show like their real.
Why?
I don't know. I think living in America helped me a lot too. Because my mind is kind of open a little bit. Like, let's say I have shorts on and slippers, like probably at home chilling, and then we take a picture. Some artists won't take it, like, nah, I gotta go change, I gotta be fresh. I'm like, bro, I'm still a regular person. Like, you can take a picture of me at home. I'm at home in shorts and slippers, like, you know what I'm saying? And when it's time to turn up, trust me, I'm gonna turn up. As an artist, when I moved back to Nigeria, some celebrities will overthink or overdo. I'll just be like, yo, just be chill, like, just go with the flow. And I feel like that's helped me a lot in my career.
Did you always see this for yourself where you are in music?
No, man, like, beyond my wildest dreams. I remember all I wanted at first was just see my song on Nigerian TV once. I just wanted to able to wake up and be like, I'm a musician. Like, never ever would I thought I'd reach here. Nah, no way.
Well, thank you so much for joining us and for joining us here. Like, this has been such a great interview. I feel like I've learned so much about you.
Please make some noise for Young Miami. Yes. Of course, for you, we got it, all right?
Thank you. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. How you feeling?
I'm doing good.
Now, you know, the last time we talked,
Yes.
we had a great time, and we here to do it again.
I always gotta come when they show love at, you know?
During this time when you were crafting this project, what was your creative process? Who was pouring into you so you can regain that confidence? Because I know the noise in the background was getting loud.
I mean, my friend, shout out to Santana. He always is there for me, but most importantly, me. I was the only one that could get me back to where I needed to go. Like, I had to, like, them kids, they need their mama. Let's get up. So I think that, you know, like, for a minute,
It's okay.
wait.
This is a real space. You know that.
Okay, hold on.
And we might need some tissue.
BET got me over the girl.
That's all right.
What's going on? What's going on now? But I ain't trying to cry today. I look too pretty.
That's a fact.
Hold on. Okay, but it was me.
You had to go through it yourself. You're the only one who knew what you were experiencing.
I'm so emotional right now.
Yeah, because it's real. But we not letting the tears
You gotta
fall,
make me
though.
laugh or something.
I will. Come on. Come on.
Because I'm trying to start the tears from crying.
You make yourself laugh. Y'all hear her on Tea Time?
Oh my God. Okay, so I think it was me because I was such in a dark place and I had to keep telling myself, like, girl, you gotta get up. You can't lay here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta keep going. So it was me. And I think that once you lose your confidence, it's so hard to get it back.
Right.
And I got it back.
You did, and you look so good. And you got all the girls yelling tea time and clicking the 2 fingers. We said it's these 2 fingers, right?
Yeah, I clock my tea like this. Other people clock their tea like this, but I don't clock the same tea. I do my own thing. I don't do what's trendy.
Right.
I make my own lane.
Of course.
People take confidence as a threat. When people see you so confident in something, they want to strip it away from you. And people are afraid of people that's strong. It's hard to break them. So I think that whenever you dominate in something or you showing power or you showing confidence, people gonna strip it away. And I just think that they scared of that. They scared of black queens. So they had something to say then, they gonna have something to say now, they gonna have something to say in the next generation.
Right.
That's why you can't listen to what people say.
Exactly. You gotta block out the noise.
Yeah.
Now to that young girl who's from the hood, that young girl who came up the same way that you did, can you look into the camera and tell her some advice? Something to get through? The same way you did?
Okay, wait, for real. I'm gonna have to reset on this one. It's fine, okay. So I gotta look in the camera and tell my younger self something?
Yeah, your younger self, somebody who came up the same way that you did.
The young ladies out there, y'all are beautiful, smart, and you could do anything you put your mind to. Don't put it aside. Get to it, because the sky is the limit.
The sky is the limit, and you are touching it, okay? Tea time. Thank you so much, Young Miami.
Thank you.
It's BET Talks.
Yeah, girl, because you got me in here tearing up.
It's all right.
I've been crying since I sat down.
I know. But you had to get it out.
Thank you.
The same way
Thanks
we
for
had to
having
get
me.
this new music. Thank you. Come on now. Please help me welcome B2K and Bow Wow. Yes, of course. Now, my teenage millennial dreams are happening right before my eyes right now. In the early 2000s, with hip hop and R&B, not only did you guys culturally reset the music, but style, fashion, choreography, just the energy in general. Now, why do you think that that era still resonates so strongly today to where you're still able to tour?
I would definitely say being a trendsetter, we put in a lot of work, you know what I mean, in front of the camera, behind the camera, into our development. So just seeing that hard work, I think people really appreciate it and it's able to last and stay.
I feel like we came in a time where, you know, analog was transforming into the digital world.
Right.
So I think that because we were in that time frame, it's almost like we're reliving that now today. I think there's something unique and special about our era as far as contributors, as far as producers. It's just the energy was just different. Sometimes I ask myself, like, what era is gonna come after us?
Right.
I don't know, that's a good question. I think authenticity as well played a role in why we're spinning the block, you know what I mean?
We're sitting with one of the biggest child stars.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right here, Bow Wizzle.
Bow Wizzle.
You know what I'm
More
saying?
than half your life, literally.
All my life.
All your life.
Facts.
When do you say that you realized that you were really shaping the culture? Take me back into those early days when you guys were just starting and realizing, hold on, the world is watching, the world is listening, they love us.
Shoot, it happened right here at the crib, BET.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 106 in Park, you know? Not just even for myself, but even for the bros too. You know what I'm saying? They was causing havoc. It was really us two causing all the havoc up here. You know what I'm saying? Like watching the fans line up. For them to even name me after the show, it was kind of like, that was crazy.
Keep it like you watching my show. It's Mr. 106 in Park.
To this day, I still feel like it's like a sense of responsibility.
And also being in the moment, you don't really realize what you're doing.
Looking back and seeing like all of our BET Access granites in those moments, you know, it's
That's
like,
a throwback,
dang, we really
man.
did put in a lot of work, and y'all got to live it out with us in a way that was before its time, because now everybody can just go live and you can see a person right there. It was like we had this mystique about us.
Right.
Being on the outside looking in and seeing it, it was like, wow.
Yeah.
That's when it really hit, just in my older age and having a son and showing him like what we did, you know, it's like, okay, I can see it now, like we really put in some work.
We started to see that people were trying to reinvent what we had created. That's when we could see like, yeah, we did something special.
Yeah.
I have my girl Coco Jones in the building with me. Yes. Welcome.
Take that.
Girl, you know,
Thank you, friend.
we be standing you over here, okay?
Thank you.
How you feeling?
I'm really excited. I'm happy to be here with you.
I'm happy that you are here. How many times have you had to ask yourself at different points in your career, who am I? You reinvent yourself at each step, at each level.
Often. I think it's a question that I'll never fully have the answer to. It'll be an ever-changing answer, even now that my debut album is out. Like, some of those storylines, I'm like, I will never even live like that again. How could I? And I don't want to. But you know, I'm constantly evolving and life is constantly evolving. And I think with music, it's super important to be tapped in. Otherwise, you know, you're just putting on a mask and that's not gonna resonate. I think it's like more important to keep asking when you're a creative because you're constantly outputting.
You're in a fairy tale part of your life right now.
Yeah.
Looking back on that music that you made at that time, what does Coco think to herself? Like, who was she then and how are you talking to yourself now?
I think at the time when I was creating the album, it's a chunk of songs that are from years apart, but majority of it, I just didn't want to look stupid. You know, I just didn't want to be embarrassed or regret. Like even with Keep It Quiet, I'm talking out of fear. Like, do not make me look crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then in songs like Taste, I want to be free. I don't want to be what people think I am only. I want to be this too, so I'm doing it. Why Not More was like, these are the things that are true to me. Am I really not gonna live in that?
Right.
For who? Why would I not?
Do you feel like then has prepared you for now?
I can always go back to Disney and remind myself of what it was like to balance all of those worlds. In a Disney project, you gonna be singing, you gonna learn some choreo and a script, and then you gotta go to school, and you better pass. At least my mom was like, you better pass. So it was really a lot to juggle. And at the time, I didn't know it, but it was preparing me for, you know, this lifestyle. And I go hard because I wanna push myself. And I wanna be uncomfortable. Because that's like also the athlete mentality in me too. You know, my dad was an athlete too, so I have a different mindset about it. I make things harder for myself because that proves that it's good.
The Busta Rhymes is in the building.
Thank you, Queen. The energy is feeling incredible. Let's just go wherever it takes us.
You've never been one to say, give me my shine, or I deserve this, or where's my accolade? But in due time, you know, it's undoubtedly that you are one of the greatest.
Busta Rhymes!
The Hollywood Walk of Fame star will only prove it. What does that symbolize or mean to you and your family?
It symbolizes the continuing of how beautiful life has become, especially in the last 4 to 5 years. Once I made the decision to get out of my own way, and once I made a decision to remove people that needed to get away from me too, it has improved everything for me, from the upswing of my business, the receiving of the flowers and the abundances. It's feeling like it's now a botanical garden that I'm receiving at this point. The relationship with me and my beautiful children. I got a confession to make. I'm gonna be honest. I have 6 beautiful children and 4 mothers. Grateful to the mothers as well, even though we went through challenges. I have never seen all of my children in the same room sleeping together since they was born, until I got my Lifetime Achievement Award at the BET Awards. That weekend was the first time that I flew all of the kids in, got them tailored up and pampered up, and we had a good 4 to 5 days together, and we do the whole award show, and you know, I'm looking at my kids there. I'm in tears on the stage because I'm bugging on this whole surreal moment. Took so long to give me this. I got so much to say. Then we go to the party after, and then we get on and we perform the after party for the BET Awards. So I go back to the suite and they all come. All of my kids is grown. So, you know, we toasting together, and we sipping together, and we just decided to watch a couple of movies in the suite together. And then each one of them started to drop asleep. And I'm looking at this for the first time since they was born, and I just cried. It was a lot of times when I wanted to get my kids together, and I just couldn't navigate that because of the nature of the relationships at the time with the mothers. The beautiful thing is now me and the mothers is super cool. And, you know, sometimes time heals things. When we're talking about these moments, you know, with the BET Lifetime Achievement Award, the Global Icon Award with MTV, officially being blessed with the citation of having my own day in Brooklyn on November 23rd, being able to get this Hollywood star, it's just all a testament to how you can manifest the way things are gonna play out in a tangible way based on what you put in the universe, based on the energy you give into your peers and how you lifting people up. Yeah, we're gonna disagree. We're not gonna see eye to eye all the time. But the beautiful thing is being able to just acknowledge your wrongdoings and apologize for it or correct the error and show your people, especially when you got good people around, that you value them and you value that. It took me some time to get to that place. Once I got there, this thing just started to move in a whole nother way. And it's been incredibly beautiful and incredibly fulfilling. A lot of happiness and joy and peace of mind. There's so much wisdom that I've been able to acquire in the process of this journey that I be feeling like I'm obligated to share.
The blessings are abundant,
No
and
question.
you will always be blessed, and you are the king. Okay? Thank you so much. Congratulations. We love you, Busta Rhymes, man. You the one. You the one. I need that.
Jamila.
Because the gems you dropped, I said, let me get them. Let me get them. The gems from my Oscar City.
It's French Montana. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
We really appreciate you for being here.
Thank you.
What era would you say that you're in your life? And tell me why.
I'm in that era where I'm not wasting too much time on things that don't elevate me. You know, you've seen that new meme that there's 3 places I'm not going.
Mm-hmm.
It's above and beyond. And
Come on.
well, I forgot what the other 2 things was.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, just focusing on myself and focusing on things that matter, I think, era.
What would you say you're the most proud of in your career right now?
I'm most proud of my longevity. I'm so proud of myself that I've been positive in so many situations that could have been negative. I'm so proud of myself for how far we came with the music. I'm so proud of myself for growing as an artist, just growth, just a whole bunch of things, you know? Better father, a better son to my mother, a better friend to my friends, a better provider, you know, just a better person all around.
Now, when it comes to your music, 20 years from now, what do you want your fans to take from it? When they listen to you and all the different versions of yourself and eras that you've given us, what do you want them to take?
I mean, when I'm in the studio now, especially with Max, our thing is, can you hear this beat 20 years from now?
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear this record 20 years from now? That's how we making music now. Because you know, when you listen to Bob Marley, you listen to Biggie, you listen to Tupac, you know. There's not a lot of albums that came out in the past, whatever it is, that as classic as the ones that came out in the 90s.
Right.
Or music that came out before, you know, from Prince to even the old school, Bobby Blues and Mills. And I feel like we took our circumstances and we grew out of this black hole by using music.
Yeah.
I feel like all we had to fight back with was music. When the hustling didn't work, when this and that, we went to music. When it was time for anything, we went to music. When it's time to provide for our family, we went to music. We did what we love with a passion.
Now, outside of the music, we put all of that aside. What is something that you want fans to take from you personally with who you are?
Oh man, depend on yourself, man. Depend on yourself and go out there and get it, man.
Yeah.
Don't put your career or whatever you're trying to do in anybody's hands. That's when you're gonna be the most frustrated in your life. Ask for help, but people are always gonna help you when you don't need them. You always gotta remember that. And you just gotta go out there and get it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you for always going out there and getting it and creating these hits back to back. We love you on this side. French Montana is BET Talks.
BET Talks.